Greetings, community. It's Kevin of Entropy and Comics, and I'm here to bring you another edition of Kevin's most anticipated reads tomorrow for New Comic Book Day, 8/23/2023. So, hey, I've always said it in the past. I mean, I've been saying it in the past 4, maybe 5 episodes, weeks. And yeah, this list is finally getting really tiny, and I'm kind of grateful. It's saving me a little bit. That being stated, let's go ahead and jump right into the list. Starting off over at IDW, we're going to talk about TMNT and Stranger Things, issue number 2. Now, this is actually a crossover thing with Dark Horse Comics, and I've never read any of the Stranger Things. I was only slightly introduced to the TV series, and I really like it. I had no expectations whatsoever, but being that I jumped right into issue 2, excuse me, with no understanding, no expectations and anything, I was really quite pleasantly surprised on what that world of the Stranger Things is about and how it exists with these kids, essentially, so it's kind of interesting. So, hey, Las Cruces, appreciate you being here. Now, I'm moving over from that IDW Dark Horse crossover TMNT Stranger Things issue number 2 coming out tomorrow, 8/23/2023. We're going to talk about over at the Marvel side. Whew, that was breath. And we're going to talk about Amazing Spider-Man issue number 300. Facsimile. For those that may not quite know, this is the full introduction of Venom. And being that this book has gotten so, to me, in my personal opinion, astronomically expensive, having a facsimile like this is really cool. I do have one of the facsimile, but it was actually sealed in a poly bag, and I don't want to crack that open now too. I am terrible. So what I did is I ended up getting one of those foily things because I'm part crow, and I ended up getting one of the regular covers that are coming tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to jumping back into that older series just to see, kind of relive old nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? So to do that, it's a lot cheaper, facsimile-wise, than almost any other way. So again, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 300 facsimile coming out tomorrow, 8/23/2023. And sticking on with that Amazing Spider-Man, we're going to talk about Amazing Spider-Man issue number 32. Now, continuing off of issue number 31, which was a lot going on, along with issue number 30 and 26, we're gathering and trying to get some semblances to what's been transpiring in this, and we're starting a whole new arc. That puts a lot on the plate. And, some have been loving it, some have been hating it, some have been kind of rocky roading it throughout the series. I personally have been enjoying it. Really have. So issue number 32 is definitely pretty high on my list. Moving out from there, we're going to go cruise over in the Immortal side and talk about Thor issue number 1. New series. I wish. New series. The cool thing about this is we're getting an awesome writer coming back, and we're immortalizing now Thor in a way which I'm hoping that kind of what happened with the whole Hulk thing a few years back. So I'm looking for that kind of style writing, I guess, in this. And yeah, I mean, so I'm looking for a whole new writing style in this series. So I think it's going to be kind of interesting, and I'm looking forward to jumping into this. So again, Immortal Thor issue number 1 coming out tomorrow. The whole Immortal thing throws me. Anyways, moving on from there, we're going to talk about one more Marvel book, which is Venom issue number 24. There's a lot of carnage that's been going on, and also a lot of, I guess, self-discovery with Venom and Brock himself. So the crossover is bound to happen. It's going to be this kind of leads some of that, and we're getting some little titillating aspects of both what Brock is dealing with on his side, his son, and we also knew that this carnage thing is looming. So it just seems like we're getting close to this collision course, and 24, I think, kind of touches on that path. So I'm looking forward to jumping in this. I'm hoping that's what it is. So again, Venom 24, been digging all this Venom series so far. It's pretty high on my list. However, what we're here to talk about, well, the Blue Light special for tonight is an image book. That's right. We're going to talk about Click, Click, Boom, issue number 3. Now, I'm a huge fan of Doug when he does these horrific but beautifully written horror stories, and because they're so unique. Plastic, plush, vinyl, and now click, click, boom. The cool thing is we get stories that would otherwise be seemingly told before, but never like this. And that's what's cool. Doug Wagner has a way of going ahead and taking a story that would almost seem like everyday, a revenge story, whatever, and just not only turns it very maniacal, but twists the story from a point of view or from a telling that is just other than saying that he is not of right mind, it just seems otherworldly. Seriously, it's just very interesting on the dynamic that he chooses, the model that he writes in, and the delivery that he gives us is just freaking awesome. Seriously. So again, if you're not picking up any of the Wagner books, I highly recommend Click, Click, Boom. You could pick up the other issues. They're easy to find. Issue number 3 comes out tomorrow. And that's it for me. Entropy. Thank you for watching.